Game of Thrones, Season 6. In today's video we'll learn about Game of Thrones, Season 6. Going through the sections. Abstract, Cast, Production, Reception, Release, External Links. Abstract. The sixth season of the fantasy drama television series Game of Thrones premiered on HBO on April 24, 2016, and concluded on June 26, 2016. It consists of 10 episodes, each of approximately 5,060 minutes long. Much of the season is made up of content not yet found in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, although a significant amount of material was used from A Feast for Crows, A Dance with Dragons and the upcoming sixth novel The Winds of Winter, which Martin outlined to the showrunners. The series was adapted for television by David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. HBO ordered the season on April 8, 2014, together with the fifth season, which began filming in July 2015 primarily in Northern Ireland, Spain, Croatia, Iceland, and Canada. The entire season cost over $100 million to produce. The season follows the continuing struggle among the noble families of Westeros for the Iron Throne. The Starks and allies defeat the Bolton forces in the Battle of the Bastards, culminating with Sansa Stark feeding her tormenting husband, Ramsay Bolton, who had murdered his father, Roose, his stepfamily, and Rickon Stark to his starving hounds, and Jon Snow is proclaimed the king in the north. Tyrion rules Meereen while Daenerys is held captive by the Dothraki. At King's Landing, Margaery capitulates to the High Sparrow, who becomes more powerful by influencing King Tommen. But on the day of Cersei's trial, Cersei destroys the Great Sept with wildfire, killing the Sparrows, her uncle, and the Tyrells. Tommen commits suicide, and Cersei is crowned Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. Alleria Sand and Oberyn Martell's daughters kill Doran and Trystane Martell and seize control of Dorne. Arya Stark finishes her assassin training, escapes Essos, and returns to Westeros to resume her revenge list. Bran Stark becomes the Three-Eyed Raven, escapes the White Walkers, and returns to the Wall. Daenerys Targaryen burns the Khals, emerges from the flames of their temple alive, and the Dothraki pledge her their loyalty. Yara Greyjoy fails to be chosen Queen of the Iron Islands, so she and Theon ally with Daenerys. Varys secures an alliance for Daenerys with Olenna and the Dornish. Game of Thrones features a large ensemble cast, including Peter Dinklage, Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Lena Headey, Emilia Clarke, and Kit Harington. The season introduced new cast members, including Max von Sydow, Pilu Esk, and Essie Davis. Critics praised its production values, writing, plot development, and cast. Game of Thrones received the most nominations for the 68th Primetime Emmy Awards, with 23 nominations, and won 12, including that for Outstanding Drama Series for the second year in a row. U.S. viewership rose compared to the previous season, and by approximately 13% over its course, from 7.9 million to 8.9 million by the finale. This project compresses information gathered from Wikipedia in video format. Why should I watch it? Studies prove that reading while listening improves comprehension, increases speed as well as expands vocabulary and enhances fluency. Provide your feedback on the comments section. Support the channel by subscribing and liking the video, thanks. Cast. The recurring actors listed here are those who appeared in Season 6. They are listed by the region in which they first appear. Production. The writing staff for the sixth season includes executive producers and showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, producer Brian Cogman, and Dave Hill. Author George R.R. Martin, who had written one episode for each of the first 4 seasons, did not write an episode for the sixth season, as he was working to finish writing the sixth A Song of Ice and Fire novel, The Winds of Winter. The directing staff for the sixth season was Jeremy Podeswa, Daniel Sackheim, Jack Bender, Mark Mylod, and Miguel Sapochnik. Sackheim and Bender were first-time Game of Thrones directors, with the rest each having directed 2 episodes in the previous season. With the end of the 5th season, the content of the show has reached the plot of the latest novel in Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, A Dance with Dragons. Season 6 director Jeremy Podeswa said in August 2015, "Right now in Season 6, what we're shooting currently isn't based on anything in the book. It's fully based on discussions the writers have had with George Martin, because the series has now surpassed the books in terms of what's available. Actress Natalie Dormer, who plays Marjorie Tyrell, later added that the show's writers know where it's got to go and what's intentions for the characters are. But they are just filling in the gaps. The season premiere starts off right where the 5th season ended. A plot from the Winds of Winter regarding a traveling theater troupe located in Bravos that stages a play called The Bloody Hand, about the events that have taken place in King's Landing since the beginning of the series, is included in the 6th season. Filming for Season 6 began in July 2015 and ended on December 17, 2015. The budget for the 6th season increased compared to the previous seasons as each episode cost over $10 million, totaling over $100 million for the full season and setting a new high for the series. The season filmed in 5 different countries: Northern Ireland, Spain, Croatia, Iceland, and Canada. Like the previous seasons, a large amount of production took place in Northern Ireland, mainly in Belfast and on the Causeway Coast, including film locations in the Binavina, Magilligan area, which was used to film scenes for the Dothraki grasslands, and Larrybane Quarry and Ballantoy Harbour, both used for scenes in the Iron Islands. For the Siege of River Run, the small village of Corbett was used. As in previous seasons, some of Castle Black was set at the abandoned Mag-Aramorn Quarry. From September 3 to October 23, 2015, the show also filmed in Spain, specifically in Girona, Navarre, Pensacola, and Almera. Some filming locations in Spain included the Castle of Safra in Guadalajara, the Bardines Reales Natural Park in Navarre, the Alcazaba in Almera, and the Castle of Santa Florentina in Canet de Mar. In August 2015, HBO announced that for the first time since Season 1 the show would not be filming any scenes in Croatia. The Croatian city of Dubrovnik has stood in for King's Landing since the beginning of Season 2. Nearby cities such as Klis, Split and Ibanik have been used to depict various other locations. Contradicting the statement by HBO, cast of the show were seen in costume in Dubrovnik in October 2015. Only a very small portion of the season was filmed in Canada, north of Calgary, Alberta, the scenes featuring Jon Snow's wolf, Ghost, played by animal actor Quigley. However, some of the special effects were created at Montreal's Rodeo FX Studios, which has won Emmy Awards previously for its work on the series. The 6th season saw the return of Isaac Hempstead Wright as Bran Stark, Christian Nairn as Hodor, Ellie Kendrick as Mira Reed, Gemma Whelan as Yara Greyjoy, and Rory McCann as Shandor the Hound Clegane, who did not appear in the 5th season. Clive Russell, Tobias Menzies, Patrick Malahide, Richard Dormer, and Paul Kaye also returned to the show as Brynden Tully, Edmure Tully, Valon Greyjoy, Beric Dondarrion, and Thoros of Myr after not appearing since the 3rd season. Jonathan Pryce as the High Sparrow was added to the series' main cast after appearing in a recurring role in the previous season. Across the Narrow Sea, Melanie Libbard plays a Red Priestess from Ashai who is in R'hllor's service. At the Reach, House Tarly is introduced, with Freddie Stroma joining the cast as Samuel Tarly's brother Dickon Tarly, a character who was mentioned in the novels but has yet to appear in them. Other members of House Tarly that were introduced were Randall Tarly, played by James Faulkner, Melissa Tarly, played by Samantha Spiro, and Taya Tarly, who was portrayed by Rebecca Benson. Veteran actor Max von Sydow was cast to play the Three-Eyed Raven, who is training Bran. The character was previously played by Struan Roger in the 4th season finale, The Children. David Bradley confirmed in August 2015 that he would be returning to the show as Walder Frey after last appearing in the 3rd season finale, Misa, but he did not confirm when he would be returning. After the 2nd official trailer was released, it was confirmed that Bradley would appear in the 6th season. Danish actor Pilu Asp joins the show as Theon Greyjoy's uncle, pirate captain Euron Greyjoy. Ricky Champ played Gaddens, an outlaw who was a part of a band using religion to justify extorting the people of the countryside. A young Ned Stark was portrayed by Sebastian Croft in a flashback scene. The 6th season also included a traveling theater troupe located in Bravos that stages a play called The Bloody Hand, about the events that have taken place in King's Landing since the beginning of the series. Essie Davis and Kevin Eldon joined the cast in this theater troupe, portraying actors playing Cersei Lannister and Ned Stark, respectively, while Richard E. Grant was cast as the troupe's manager. Members of Icelandic indie band of Monsters and Men appear as the musicians of the Bravos theater group. The soundtrack for the season, and was digitally released on June 24, 2016, and was released on CD on July 29, 2016. The album reached number 27 on the Billboard 200, number 1 on Soundtrack chart and number 79 on the Canadian Albums chart on its digital release, with the track from the season finale Light of the Seven reaching number 1 on Billboard's Spotify Viral 50 chart. Reception. The season received highly positive reviews, with special praise directed at the episodes The Door, Battle of the Bastards, and The Winds of Winter. On Metacritic, the season, based on the first episode, has a score of 73 out of 100 based on 9 reviews, indicating generally favorable reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, the 6th season has a 94% approval rating from 35 critics with an average rating of 8.28 out of 10. The site's critical consensus reads, "Bloody and captivating as always, Game of Thrones plunges back into the midst of a world touched by grief, dread, and precarious sexuality." The season finale had 8.89 million viewers on its initial airing on HBO, up 10% from the previous season's finale, which was the most watched episode prior to this episode. The average gross viewing figure per episode for the show, which includes streaming, DVR recordings, and repeat showings, reached over 25 million for this season, and it was described as the last consensus show on television. The figure went up by 25% compared to the previous year, and viewing figures of the show for this season on its on-demand services HBO Now and HBO Go went up by over 90%, which were new records for HBO. Almost 40% of viewers of the show watched this season on HBO digital platforms. The show also broke records on pay television channels in 2016 in the United Kingdom with an average audience of more than 5 million across all platforms and in Australia with a cumulative average audience of 1.2 million viewers. *1 Live Plus 7 ratings were not available, so Live Plus 3 ratings have been used instead. For the 32nd TCA Awards, the series was nominated for Program of the Year and Outstanding Achievement in Drama. For the 68th Primetime Emmy Awards, the series received 23 nominations, the most of any series. It won 12 awards, including Outstanding Drama Series, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss for Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series for Battle of the Bastards, and Miguel Sapochnik for Outstanding Directing for a Drama Series for Battle of the Bastards. For the 7th Critics' Choice Television Awards, the series won for Best Drama Series. Release. The season was simulcast around the world by HBO and its broadcast partners. In some countries, it aired the day after its first release. On November 23, 2015, a teaser poster displaying Jon Snow was released on the official Game of Thrones Twitter account. A 41-second teaser trailer was released on December 3, featuring Jon Snow from the 5th season episode Hardhome, many of the previous season's highlights, and voiceovers from Max von Sydow as the Three-Eyed Raven and Isaac Hempstead Wright as Bran Stark. The first footage from the season was revealed in a new promotional video released by HBO highlighting its new and returning original shows for the coming year on December 6, 2015, showcasing scenes involving Daenerys Targaryen, Ramsay Bolton, Cersei Lannister, and Tommen Baratheon. On December 28, 2015, Entertainment Weekly released its exclusive first-look issue, featuring an image of Bran Stark, who had shorter hair and was noticeably older from his last appearance in Season 4. On January 22, 2016, 3 teaser trailers were released, with each teaser depicting the banners of the houses Targaryen, Lannister, and Stark, and which included voiceovers by Ewan Ryan as Ramsay Bolton, Jonathan Pryce as the High Sparrow, and an unknown character speaking in Dothraki. On February 11, 2016, HBO released 28 exclusive photos from the 6th season, picturing several of the main characters during the season and confirming the fates of Theon, Sansa, and Myrcella, while Jon Snow was notably absent. HBO released a teaser trailer on February 14, 2016, that shows the faces of a number of living as well as deceased characters such as Ned Stark, Robb Stark, Catelyn Stark, Joffrey Baratheon, Tywin Lannister, Stannis Baratheon, Ygritte, and, controversially, Jon Snow in the House of Black and White. On February 24, 2016, HBO released 16 character posters of both deceased and alive characters and 2 official posters featuring various characters. A behind-the-scenes video of the 6th season was released on February 29, 2016, focusing on camera operators working on the show. The first official trailer for Season 6 was released on March 8, 2016. Another behind-the-scenes video was released on March 22, 2016, focusing on the creative process of prosthetics, specifically the White Walkers. The video also contained new footage of White Walkers from the 6th season. On March 24, Entertainment Weekly revealed a series of new issues titled Game of Thrones, featuring 6 of the female lead characters from the series and a focus on the 6th season. On March 26, 2016, new photos from Season 6, in addition to a new promo named March Madness with new footage, was released by HBO. After the screening of the season premiere, The Red Woman, HBO released a second official trailer. As well, in July 2016, HBO released a blooper reel online, a video of outtakes from Season 6. After the Thrones, a live after-show in which hosts Andy Greenwald and Chris Ryan discussed episodes of the series, aired on the standalone streaming service HBO Now on the Monday following each episode of the show's 6th season. The season was released on Blu-ray and DVD on November 15, 2016. The set includes extra background, behind-the-scenes material, and deleted scenes. Blu-ray exclusive. The 6th season of Game of Thrones was the most pirated TV series in 2016.